What if the voices in your head aren't yours? And what if you're not the imposter in your reality is the imposter? Today, I'm going to show you how to flip the script and make your universe conspire for you instead of against you. Remember, if you're the creator of your reality, that means you're the one not only choosing the script, but scripts that you have already written. And if those voices in your head are speaking against you and you haven't said a word, you have to realize they are echoes from an old version of you that still have some juice left in them to play out. Remember, if you go into a cave and you shout the word apple, you're going to get the echo back of apple, apple, apple. But each time it's going to have less and less volume and energy. So in your head, what you think are your thoughts or the voices are simply echoes of a different version of you, of a different reality, of different people, of different situations. But it's not happening right now. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, check the description box below. And we also have our membership channel up and running, and I'd love to see you there. Enjoy. And today I want to talk to you real quick about how you know you've shifted. And, sometimes we overcomplicate things so much that this manifestation thing is simple, easy, and fun. And all I want to do is see you win big, and win all the time. Because as a powerful manifestor, why wouldn't you? This is how I want to show you you can set up your bubble, right? Because in the Invincible CEO, we have a bubble here, and you're the only consciousness in it. And everything and everyone is you pushed out inside this bubble. And this bubble exists each day for you to realize whatever it is that you're assuming. And it is true to form in the reflection that it's giving you in the now moment, so that if you don't like what's being reflected, you can shift it. But really easy and simple way to know. Now, how I set my bubble up is I'm in a Conspire-For-Me universe, right? Everything must add on to me. So the moment that something seems like it's a block, appearing as a challenge, a problem, something I have to figure out, I know that I'm not in my universe. And there's always the equal and opposite, right? Two sides of the coins, heads and tails. I'm on the wrong side. So I take a moment and I step back, and I know what a Conspire-For-Me universe is because I'm able to tell what a Conspire Against Me universe would be. If it's not adding on to me, if it's not enhancing what I already am. So I'm already love, I'm already joy, I'm already abundance, I'm already all of that stuff, right? So literally, it's like I feel like my reality should be throwing rose petals at my feet as I go and walk around the reality, because that's the experience I want you to have. I don't want it just for me and not for you. I want it for all of us. So the way that I have this Conspire-For-Me universe set up is it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Everywhere I go, everything that I interact with, whether it's another person, if I'm watching a TV show or a movie or listening to a song, if I'm overhearing a conversation in a restaurant or at the supermarket, wherever I am, my consciousness, my subconscious mind is always at my service. It works for me. I'm the CEO. That's why I call this the Invincible CEO. I am the CEO of my world, of my bubble. So I have this amazing invisible team that works with me. And everywhere I go, it uses wherever I'm at to deliver things that I've asked for. So that's kind of the setup for this. Now, I have been having amazing one-on-one sessions with my clients. We have been getting huge aha wow moments because it's really simple, like this video is here today. And if that's something that you're interested in, now I know you're not blocked. I know you're not stuck. So we're not going to use those terms. But if you feel like you've taken yourself as far as you can go on your own, and you know it's right there, because you're already in it. It's your bubble. You're just looking for expanded awareness. That's all this is. You can replace time and space for something from your asking to the receiving. You can either go through the time and space realm of it, or you can go into the awareness of it, because nothing
can come to you without your level of awareness. And in the Invincible CEO, there's 3 levels. There's the 5% that's physically manifested that changes as you walk around the template. There's the 15% active invisible, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And then it's like there's a warehouse in your bubble of the other 80%. It's inactive invisible. It can be activated at any time through your consciousness by your choice. So there's this beautiful warehouse. If you were meant to make $500 million, your $500 million has always been in your bubble. And it's waiting there potentially. So 80% is potential. It's inactive and it's invisible. You can't see it because it's not needed right now. 15% is active invisible, meaning what you're playing with inside your consciousness, your imaginal acts, the voices in your head, all of the things that are non-physical, but they're all real. The potential, the inactive, the active invisible, and the physical reality, and it changes. Like when you start to walk around and go, I'm doing all of this right now. When you go deeper in the now moment and realize this is all you. Like you could say there's a story that I recorded a video for you, and that this recorded video is like the inactive, but it is visible on your YouTube channel, where all you got to do is activate it. All you got to do is hit the button and it becomes active. And now you're engaging with your awareness. But your mind is creating that video in that moment. There's not something outside of you. So all of this, the lights, I have animals here, I have pictures changing in a picture frame, I'm recording this, I'm doing that, that's my reality. But when you receive this video, your mind is literally creating it every single second. Like this is all you're doing all of this. So once you start to realize and you go deeper in the now, right? And I have a deep dive into the now, a whole playlist of videos, 30 videos I did step by step, different ways you can go deeper in the now. But when you start to realize that all there is now, and the moment that you think of it, you have taken it off the inactive invisible, and now it's active invisible. And it has a quicker chance of becoming the 5% physically manifested. But here's my secret. One of the number one ways that I know that I have shifted, and how this came about today, was when I was doing my hair. You can see how long my hair has gotten, and that is a manifestation. That isn't something that happened over time. I decided I wanted my long hair back again, and I can go between nice and straight and super, super curly. Depends what I want, right? It always comes down to who do you want to activate for the next day when I go to sleep at night. Okay, so this morning I'm doing my hair, I'm getting ready, and I created a playlist, and I will put a link in the description box below. I actually created 2 playlists. One is called Awareness Serenades You, and it's all the slow songs. Like if you and awareness were in a love relationship, how awareness would just be singing you love songs all day long. So if you want something to relax, have on in the background, and you don't have to worry about something unwanted being said in the song, this is the playlist for you. It's a nice slow one. I also have the Energized Alignment playlist, and I created that one for working out. So it's more upbeat and all different kind of genres, all different kind of music. And I think each playlist is over 8 hours long. So if that's something you want, the links for that will be in the description box below. Okay, so I'm listening to my Awareness Serenade You, and one of the songs came on was by Pink, and it's fucking perfect. I love that song. I love that song. You can't, and that's why it's in the Awareness Serenade You. You can't get any more of a perfect song for manifestation and self-concept than fucking perfect, because you are. But today, one line really stood out. Now, again, I didn't put this on to get inspiration, but my world is always talking to me. It always knows that I'm looking for an idea for another topic or something to really talk about and express how you are in a Conspire-For-You universe all the time once you decide that you are. But there's a line in the song that says, the voices in your head, make them like you instead. So how you know that you have shifted to a Conspire-For-You reality, even if you use it as a blanket affirmation, I live in a Conspire-For-Me reality, that's my assumption, then all the songs and all the shows and all the voices in your head are going to cheer you on. They're going to be suggesting the most amazing things to you. They're going to be, your awareness is going to be pointed in the direction of exactly what you need when you need it, even before you know that you need it. Like, I need nothing. I absolutely need nothing. I don't need any money. I don't need a partner. I don't need a house. I don't need a car. But I have choices. And when I decide I want a different car, it's not because I need a different car. What would it be like to drive that kind of car? What would it be like, even if it's the same brand and the same model, but it's a newer version? What are the new bells and whistles? Like, that's how you keep this light and fun. And your mind knows you. It wants to be that partner. You have this invisible team with your subconscious. And I just imagine, and sometimes we have meetings, my invisible team and I, and it's no different than how I talk to my subcontractors and my employees with my business. Like, how are we going to make this amazing today? How wonderful, many different ways can you point me into the direction of, look over here, listen to this here. Like, that's all this is all the time. And wherever you are, your consciousness will use that. So you run into the person at the supermarket, or you turn on a TV show, and that one line just cleared everything up, even though it had nothing to do with what you asked. You knew in that moment. And we've all been in that situation where we're trying to remember that song's name or the actor's name, and you can't remember it. And 3 days later, when you're doing something totally unrelated, it comes in because your mind wants to close out a loop. If you open up a loop, it will keep delivering to you. And even if it delivers something to me and it's not it, I'll say to my mind, I'll say to my consciousness, no, that's not it. That's not how I wanted it. Like, I had something show up yesterday in my checkbox, in my mailbox, and it was like, no, that's not it. Nope. That's it, thank you. I'll take that. That's wonderful. But this is what I asked for, because I know specifically, this is me being specific. Sometimes I'll take the variation and sometimes not. And then there was something that showed up in my mailbox that made absolute no sense, was not me whatsoever, and it got ripped up and thrown in the trash. And it's like those kind of processes that you use for your everyday stuff is the thing that you use for manifestation, because however you do it, right? So you can try some of the things I suggest here, but if they don't feel like you, your mind's going to know that you are kind of feeling things out. And the other thing that I want to share, here's a little bonus tip. You're not an imposter in your reality. The reality is the imposter if you don't feel like you belong there. And you don't change in the sense of, you know who you are. You make the reality change, but you do it within yourself. So how I know I've given something within myself is I sit with it. If I'm doing an imaginal act, because everything's an imaginal act, there's active and passive. If I go to the supermarket, that's an active imaginal act. I'm imagining myself in the 3D, literally walking around, filling up my shopping cart. That is, because to me, everything's imagination, and I stop differentiating from what I do with my eyes closed and what I do out here. So it's just active and passive. That's the law of gender. Am I actively doing it in the physical 3D? Am I acting it out? Or am I passively doing it within my consciousness? And they're both perfection. So either way, right? If I do it within myself, it's done. And if I do it out here, it's done. But I don't have to do both. One is good enough. And that is where you stop being double-minded within yourself. So for today, my friends, the number one way that you know that you have shifted is that the voices in your head, which we call echoes here, like you, they support you. What about this? What about this? What about this? How about this idea? Just like if you had a brainstorming session with a team at work. They're not giving you doom and gloom. They're not sending you to the principal's office. They're not telling you how much you screwed up. That's a conspire against you universe, but really it's kind of conspiring for you, because obviously if you're in a conspire against you universe, that's what you want to experience. And all the now moment is for you to realize which version am I right now? So if I have a team, right, I'm cheering for my team. I'm not booing the other team. I'm cheering for my team. And no matter what happens on that field, I'm cheering for them because it's all part of the game. Sometimes you fumble, sometimes you get tackled. It's all part of the game. I came there to experience the game. You came here to experience the game. But the cheerleaders, make sure they're cheerleaders in your head. Make sure they're cheering you on. They're supporting you. All things, physical and non-physical, must add on to you, not take away. You're not here to put out a fire of a different version of you that you may seem like right now that you chose it, but you didn't because you're not choosing it now. And that's why the now moment matters. I know I kept this one short. And how another reason is, you shift it. Look how I'm showing up today. All Glamour Squad.
I just want to add one more thing that came to mind as I was editing this video. Stop allowing and asking the past who you're allowed to be right here, right now. The only voice that you need to hear is the one that you're speaking out loud, and you're commanding your reality to bend to your will because you know who you are. When you're truly present in the now moment, echoes aren't needed. Words aren't needed. Thoughts aren't needed, because you are literally flowing and moving through the current moment.
All right. Thank you so much for being here. Please check the description box if you want to work together, if you want to sign up for those wonderful Spotify playlists. I really enjoy doing these videos for you. And if you have any questions or any ideas for future videos, please put them in the comments below and let me know how this aha moment make the voices in your head like you instead. Pink knows what she's talking about. Happy manifesting and enjoy.